Anyone in the audience who might only know you as one of the world's best rugby players, how would you introduce yourself beyond the sport?
I'm idolised by many by what I do on the field. You know, I've been in a fortunate position where I've been in front of a lot of cameras, whether that's because of my rugby playing ability or my hair, people just like to take photos, but yeah, there is no difference between me and anybody in this room other than I might be a little bit better at rugby than you.
What does receiving an honorary degree mean to you and for women's sport?
Yeah, it's a huge honour. I think it shows the representation of women's rugby is now recognised and we're seen for the achievements that we've made. And I think this is like really just the start of where we are as female athletes.
But being from here, what does Yorkshire mean to you today?
It's the one place that I'm really certain of. I'm very proud to be from Yorkshire, there's nowhere like it. And I just think that we now need to push on rugby in Yorkshire, rugby in the north, and you know, maybe the journey that I've had with rugby getting to where I've got to, I've had to make decisions to move away from family and everything else. But I hope that that's not the same position that other people are in, and they've got the opportunity to stay up here and you know, produce good rugby up here. Growing up places, I started playing when I was 6, and there was many barriers. Like, I didn't have a change room to get changed in. You know, boys laughing at this girl playing, whatever. It happens to everybody. I never saw those as challenges. I just thought it was so normal. I think if you've got that fire in your belly to do something, then there should be nothing that stops you. You know, kit might be a bit big now and again because you're wearing the boys' kit, or you might be on a really shit pitch in the back that's got no lights because the boys have got the main pitch. I've been there, done it, we still sometimes have to go through it. But it's the friendships and teammates that is the most important. Again, I'm not giving you like a media answer. I actually mean that. Yeah, I think honestly it is culture. We got a new coach in, John Mitchell, a few years ago now, and the belief he gives us as players to be your authentic self on the pitch and off the pitch, how much it means to be good teammates. The Red Roses team is like a family. I've never been in a team that felt like it, and I remember writing down an affirmation before the World Cup, which was that I wanted to win the World Cup and win it being happy, because there's no point being successful if you're being miserable.
How do you cope with having to perform in front of all those people?
I love it, especially when you're in a good team. I don't get nervous for games. I get very excited for them because I've put in all the work. I think if you leave things to question, that's when you should be nervous. But if you know you put everything into it, you've got literally nothing to be nervous about. I might get a little bit nervous if there's like, I don't know, a load of marlin straight at me, I'm like, oh shit. But hopefully someone makes the tackle before I do, so I'm a fullback. So there's a reason I play that position. We've got a chance to inspire, we've got a chance to, put the doubters to bed and to, show people exactly who we are as women and what we can achieve. The reason I play now is, one, yes, because I love it and it makes me happy, but two, I've been given an opportunity in life to make a real difference, doing something that I love, and not many people in that position. And it also takes us to some very cool places. We travel the world. I went to the F1 last weekend and Jeremy Clarkson asked for a picture with me, and I'm still like, that is crazy that he asked me for a picture. I was like, can I have a picture with you? They're the rooms that not everyone gets to be in, so how can I have the conversations to make a change and to pave the way for the next generation to come through so that they don't follow in my footsteps, they run past where I've got to and take it to the next level.
How important was the Grassroots experience in your journey to become a professional rugby player?
Yeah, it was huge. I started playing with the boys. That taught me to be probably a little bit greedy with the ball because they wouldn't give me the balls. It taught me to be resilient and to not care about people's opinions and to be strong. And then coming into obviously West Park, it came with its different challenges. Obviously I'd been playing for quite a while by that point, and I went to sessions like there was 6 of us that turned up. You can't play a game of rugby with 6 people. But it taught me to be patient. The grassroots rugby is really the foundation to any of the Red Roses, any of the international players. It means so much to us because that's exactly why we are the players that we are today.
If you had to play a forward position for one match, which position would you play?
So I actually asked the forwards this, and they said rather leave me in the change room. I think I'd be sick at 8. I'm at the back of the scrum, I'm going to do 8 pick and skin everything. But I don't think the forwards would let me, they'd probably say we'll just do a 7-man scrum if everything in the scrum.
Huge thank you guys for really, really fascinating to hear from you. Yeah, round of applause please.